Okay, we are back, and we always say that you, our viewers, are an integral part of the show, and you are. And that is why we are now having the Ask Us Anything segment, and we are not going to hold back.
So we've rounded up a few recent questions that you've sent in. We're going to answer them now.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, these come to us from Instagram and Classy Cassie 278. What's up, girl? Okay, so it's diving right into the meaty stuff. She is asking about heated topics. How do they affect our relationship off air?
Oh, that's an interesting one. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Listen, we all have, especially in the early days of the show, I think we were still getting to know each other and learning people's stances on the show. But I think like every adult conversation, it's like we have the debate in the moment. Does it affect us after the show? I don't know that.
I don't think it
ever
does.
has.
I think maybe season 1, season 2, there were times when I probably, if I'm being totally honest,
That octave just got real high.
left the show and would have my feelings a little bit hurt. I'm just being raw with you. But since then, I think we figured out a rhythm. We know each other really well. And so now I feel like even if we have a heated moment, it's just like, we'll say afterwards, I'll be like, Mel, sorry. Did I? And you're all be like, no, or whatever.
I think what's more interesting is that this question keeps coming up. We've done the show for 9 years, and it's literally question 1 or 2. And I think that it says more about our society's attitudes about women and their relationships and disagreeing. We're still on the air. So if we didn't get along,
Would have fallen apart. Yeah.
I think it would have fallen apart.
Right.
And I have to say, as the outsider in the group that gets the immense privileges coming in and out, you couldn't be kinder, you couldn't be more welcoming, and so know that the hosts you are watching are worth watching because they're as good off air as they are on.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
Really sweet. That's really sweet.
okay, so
Sorry to be sappy, Lainey.
that's why I'm moving on to Hope Bennett's question. Hope wants to know, how much do you prepare what you're going to say when you're discussing topics?
There's a variety. I feel like, I mean, I kind of prepare. I feel like, basically it's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Right now I'm going to do an analogy. I feel like you do the most, I do the medium amount, and you do the least. But I don't mean that in the least. I just know you do like a word, bullet point, whatever.
Our producer says
Producers
accurate.
was like accurate, yes.
Yeah. Mel writes a novel.
I've actually gotten in trouble for too many notes. I think I'm still going to get that note because it's the way that I research for the show. We all have our different flows, right? Like everyone's got their own way to prepare. And the journalist in me does a deep dive, and I do a quasi PhD on every damn topic. And I don't need to, because like that's not what people want at home. That's boring TV. But I also do a stream of consciousness writing, and it's like I want to just be prepared. Not because that's what I'm going to say on TV, but I just want to feel like, do I have the research so I don't, look like an idiot up here?
There you go.
That's all.
Yeah, and I feel like the discussion informs the rest of the discussion. So there are some times when I'm on the air, I've prepared one thing, and then the way the conversation goes, you start
Always.
going off in another area. So I think the preparedness is true, but it really, then you get to just fly.
Yes.
Which is fun.
Okay, Valerie M.I. on Facebook says, who is someone you haven't interviewed yet but would love to have on the show someday?
Oh.
Anyone want to grab
Obviously
that?
J-Lo.
Okay, yeah.
And Hillary. And Michelle.
Clinton, Obama. Okay, right.
Sorry, we're first name basis.
Yeah.
The same answer as every person who does interviews, Beyonce, who doesn't do interviews. So that's the ultimate get.
Yeah.
The ultimate get, I think.
I mean, I said Michelle Obama as well. The Obamas would be great. How about you?
I mean, I said RuPaul. What am I going to say?
yeah.
This about me.
Amazing.
There RuPaul is.
Yeah, there you go.
There Ru is.
Come
Emmy
to Canada,
winner.
RuPaul.
Oh my
Come to
gosh,
Canada.
right?
We're
I mean,
fun.
We do all your shows here.
Yeah, we're fun.
Yes. Come on over.
Yeah, we're good. We're
You
good.
just got to book me that day.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
coming
yes.
anyway. Even if I'm not booked, I'll be like, Jess, get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm sitting down. Yeah. Here's another good one. Mindy's? Min-D-Y-Z? Yeah, 54 wrote, what are you most afraid of?
Oh, I'll tell you what I'm afraid of.
What are you afraid of?
Zombie apocalypse.
No. Oh,
What? No, she's ready for that.
hold on. Mindy's, is this a question about the show?
Probably.
Because
Let's
I'm
assume.
scared of going over, like when we end the show, because we're live, we have strict timing we have to adhere to, or the show goes to black. So I'm always afraid at the end, never nervous. The end of the show comes, and when I hear 10, 9, 8 in my ear,
You're like, can I get
I'm
it
like,
all
I'm
in?
gonna pee my pants now. So it's the only time I'm ever afraid is, are we gonna go to black and I'm still talking, or one of us is still
What
talking?
are you afraid of?
Like show related?
Yeah, let's go show.
Meetings?
What?
I hate meetings. Every time there's a meeting, I'm afraid.
You hate them. You're not afraid of them.
Sometimes I am afraid of them, like things you dread, right? I dread a meeting, but nothing that happens
I'm afraid
wall
with
to
the,
wall
I mean,
here.
only
I'm
a
afraid
little
of.
bit, but like what? Because of the live aspects. Like we had Austin Butler on the show last week, Elvis, and every once in a while, it's like you have a schedule rearranged, and it's live on the show. Like if they end up not showing up.
Oh, yeah.
What are we gonna do? But that's not
Yeah.
really my worry, it's more the producer's worry. What about you?
I mean, again, I'm new here, so I said roller coasters.
Oh,
Which, so I think I misunderstood the
I
question.
do think, yes, you're fine. You're fine.
Yep.
All right, next question. Board Gamer 19 wants to know, what's the dynamic when all your hubbies meet up, and do they ever complain that you overshare?
Oh, well, they don't ever get together. Recently, Kwame got married.
yes, Kwame.
And it was a great event that we all came together for. And we brought our significant others. God, they look
Oh.
good. Don't they look good?
Very
I would say
good.
that the significant others insisted on attending. I was like, at one point, I was like, you don't have to go. So I'd be like, it's Kwame's wedding. I'm going.
Ryan would not have missed it for the world.
Exactly.
Ryan was like, Kwame's my boy, and I'm coming. I don't think that was even an option.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
not. But so do they ever, I don't think that they ever talk about us when they're together.
don't
Like,
think
you
they
know
do
the
either.
Real House Husbands of New Jersey, and that sort of, you can say you don't, but they have a little group, and the husbands are very prominent. Do you think there would ever be kind of
I think
a
very
social
different. Oh,
husband
Jason would
men
never
edition?
never do it. No,
Okay.
never. No,
I
no,
think Jason
tried.
would be like, yeah,
No,
maybe not
no,
so.
no.
Guys, that was great. We want to always say, keep those questions coming. Whenever they sort of strike you, send them out to us. Reach out on social media. And at some point, we're going to get to them as we do here, because we do love getting back to you.